Good morning, everybody. So this is day 2 of the goat pen build. I'm gonna turn the camera around and show you what we got done. We worked from like 8 a.m. to almost 9 p.m. last night on this, and we had to call it quits because the goats wanted inside and out of the dark. But let me turn this around and show you what we did. Okay, so we were able to get up all the framing done. For the framing for the door, we just wired it shut last night because again we had to get the goats in. It was pitch black and they really wanted to go to bed. But we got to get the door finished up today. The rest of the wire, we're doing 2 levels of wiring just because that door there leads right out into the pen, and we hope to be able to leave that open so the chickens will be able to come in and out as well. We don't want them jumping over the fence into the barn itself. We got their boxes mostly done. That thing was heavy. It's like solid oak and then a full cedar back to it. But there's 2 compartments in there, and they did sleep in it last night, which was cute. We've got the ground covered in some straw, and we also want to cover this one a little more so they can go in and it's more secluded for them. And then they can jump in and out of this one as they please and play around. But today we've got to reinforce this fence a little more because they rub up against it and it does bend the metal. So we're going to put some wood up against that. Finish up the door, do some odds and ends, and then this should be complete. So I will show you an update when it's all finished. right, you'll have to excuse the mess because the entire barn is in shambles. We'll be getting that cleaned up next, but so here's the after. So the goats were over here first, as I showed you. There's still the gate down there. All this can be cleaned up now, opened up, and James's girlfriend could get parked back in there, Miss BB the tractor, and all her implements for winter. So that's gonna make him feel much better. And here we have the finished pen. There's still a few odds and ends that we'd like to do on it, but those can be future projects. The nice thing is we got a nice functioning door now. So really happy about that. And we put this board along the bottom here and then also along this side over here because the goats like to rub up against the fence, and when they do that they can bow your fence out. They could even break down the individual steel on it, so it just gets a little more reinforcement. Let me show you inside here. So put straw down to just absorb moisture. We still want to do a few more things to their nesting boxes over here, goat nesting boxes. We're going to close this one in just a little more and also make an opening here that goes into there. So they'll have two entrances and they'll feel secluded because, again, goats like small spaces to kind of lay in and sleep. So anything you can make them, it's desirable, but they can also go under if they like. And then we've just got their hay there and their water, and of course a bucket. We've got hay in it from last night, but can hold their minerals and such. And really, that's about it. Their salt block is up now. This is too tall for them to jump on top, which is nice because we can use the top of this for storage if we need to. And again, it's just a nice functional pen for them now to come in because, of course, the pen is right out there, the open pen. So we could just open that door and get them in. When I was having to round them all the way over there, the goats decided that was a good time to play hide and seek, and I'd have to chase them down in the barn before I could get them in their pen at night. So this will alleviate that nightmare because holding them now, they're a little bit heavier than they used to be. So all in all, I am very happy with this. It took an entire day and a half to build. It doesn't seem like it's such a complicated build, and it wasn't complicated. It was just, this thing was, beyond heavy. And then, of course, using the scrap wood that you have to really think out what you have, how you could use it without too much waste, because you want to use every single inch of wood that you have lying around. We don't want anything to go to waste if we can help it. So that is the end of this video. I hope that you all enjoyed it. Please hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and hit that like button. Share the video with your friends and family. Put it on your Facebook if you like, so they can see it. It gives the channel a little more viewership. We'd like to get the word out there and let you all follow along on our journey as we're slowly transforming this property into a functional farm, and all the hard work that comes with it, because it has been hot in this barn the last 2 days. It's been 90 degrees outside with humidity, and there's very little airflow in here. So I apologize for all of the time lapses that I had to do, but with the fan blowing at full blast, and it would have just been too much noise to hear us anyway. So that's really it. So hope you enjoyed this. I know the goats are going to enjoy it. I'm going to enjoy them being in here, and we will catch you on our next project. Thanks. Hey there. So I thought I would give you guys a quick update. The goats have been using their new indoor pen for a few days now, and they have adjusted to it really well. So right now they're in here on the bottom eating their dinner, but we did find, after you start using things, you see things, maybe we need to tweak items or fix items, such as here in the bed itself. Let's see a point here. We carved in a hole so they can go from side to side, because they seem to like both sides equally, but the darker side they seem to like to sleep in a little bit more. And also we're able to utilize the top because they can't jump up there, so we can keep their hay up there, straw, water, additional items for them, their brushes up there. So it makes it convenient for me to get in here and, take care of them during the day. Other than that, we also had to put a little, let me just show you. So Nydia, our little blue-eyed goat, she decided she must have wanted some privacy because she kept closing the door every time she came in here. So we just devised this as a quick fix. It just pulls out here, and when the door is open, it holds it behind there so she can't close the door. I have it closed now because they're in for the night. But so just little tweaks like that. But overall, I am very impressed with this little build. I mean, it did take us about a day and a half to get it all done. But they love it. They sleep on here every single night. So it has been kid tested and goat mother approved, I suppose. So anyway, hope you enjoyed following along with us, getting this little build for them put together. And say hi to you. We will see you on the next one. Bye.